Welcome aboard the Disney Destiny, and thank you to Disney for hosting us for this preview voyage. We are staying in a Deluxe Family Stateroom, or Deck 10, which is one of the decks that is themed to San Francisco from Big Hero 6, the hero and villains theme evident throughout. So we have the stateroom's mostly the same except for art. The art will change across each stateroom type, but yeah. So we begin with everyone. The thing you all came here to see, of course, is the bathroom that's mostly the same on every ship. But we have to go in order, so just deal with it. So here's of course, Disney Cruise Line known for the split bathroom concept. So there's your big old mirror, the sink, vanity, tissues, garbage there. There's a little cubby with extra toilet paper. You could put other stuff there if you'd like. A good amount of shelves. There's 2 little shelves there. We have some hooks here. There are 3 more of those glass shelves over here. And yeah, that's of course a toilet. And the night light, which is my favorite feature, because at night you need that orange light to guide you in. Climate control, no matter how new the ships get, this thing just always looks like it's from 30 years ago. That's how they're built. Now we'll move this way. Let's go to the other side of the split bathroom. I'm not going to, oh no, I've got to keep you away from that art. Yeah, you got to keep watching to see that art. You got a nice big full-length mirror. Hello, I'm dressed like a villain. Or, I don't know, these are the heroes of the movie. Maybe I'm a hero. I don't know. I'm actually the Disney online community's favorite villain. Either way, the Disney Cruise Line towels are here. One of my favorite. I love the custom towels. Sink, vanity, another big old mirror, more shelves, more cubbies, and a tub with a shower. I just watched some vlogs from some folks that they do other cruises and not Disney. Typically, they don't have kids. And they were very surprised at the tub. So just be aware if you're not usually Disney people, it's a thing. There are some staterooms that have walk-in showers. They exist. They're not super common on Disney Cruise Line, to my knowledge. So pretty standard shower, nothing crazy going on in here. I will say, I just got off the Fantasy, and one thing I do like about the Wish class, though, is there's a little more height. Here, we were just on the Fantasy, and my head actually got stuck against the ceiling while I showered. So, as much as the Fantasy is my favorite ship, some improvements were made, and some things that we don't like as much on the new ships. That's kind of the way these things go. Pop open our closets here. We got lots of storage space. There's a whole space here for you to hang with lots of hangers, laundry bag with those slips. You get laundry done if you'd like. I see the safe. I see some drawers, some cubbies. Of course, our life jackets there too. On this side of the split closet, even more space to hang stuff. So there's no shortage of space to hang stuff. Now, this room does sleep up to 5. So you're going to need every inch of this space, I would imagine. It would depend on the itineraries. The treasure, of course, of these 3 ships in this class so far, the one with the longest itineraries. These are kind of the middle. The Wish is 3 and 4. I think this is 4 and 5. Don't quote me on that. But these are slightly longer itineraries generally, somewhere between the Wish and the treasure. But the space for 5 people will be necessary. There are 5 little corner shelves on the end of the unit here. Now, the big moment you've all been waiting for, yes. We do have a San Francisco Big Hero 6 room. I like this art very much. I like when the light hits it. I know the Hercules art and some of the others they've previewed have this too, like the gold foil sort of look to them. So they shine and shimmer, and it does fit the theme of this ship very well. The triumph of the heroes over the villains, the epicness of the battle, etc. I see the Lucky Cat Cafe. There's a trolley going by. There's Hero and Baymax ready for action. The rest of the gang, but let's see if I can remember all of them off the top of my head. Honey Lemon, Wasabi, Go Tamago, right? And Fred, is that the rest of them? Did I get it right? Sometimes I forget some of them. And there's the San Francisco Bridge. The Torrey Gate Bridge, which also physically exists at Disney California Adventure. Now, this is the Heroes and Villains ship, so gotta have the villain. Yokai, the villain in this film. And yeah, it's cool. It's good art. Like it. I like the Asian influence. It makes the room feel, but the gold tones that work really, and the gold tones work really well with the tones on, in the room. The Wish does a gold tone thing. I guess they all did. I guess this whole class did sort of the gold tone thing. Treasure, because it's the gold, like actual, like finding treasure. Yeah. Anyway, custom bedding, of course, with the Mickeys. The Mickeys and the cruise line logo. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you see a little bit on the edge there. This is a queen size bed, super comfortable. I will tell you the best sleep I've ever, any bed in the world, if I could have at home, it's the beds on Disney Cruise Line. I always sleep like a baby. Maybe part of it's getting rocked to sleep by the ship too, but might be part of it. This ship has its own custom bed runner, which has the clouds, a sort of Hercules aesthetic, the clouds and stars, and it's very cool. And you see those stars appear again on the carpeting for the Destiny rooms, and there's a hidden Mickey in the carpet there too. Now, as we travel in this way, what's going to be exciting about the new classes of ships are the new charging ports. I can tell you, just coming off an older ship, this is much needed. So there is an outlet there. Of course, it is not an American-style outlet, but installed into it, they do have a USB and a USB-C hanging out there. There is a reading light here, and then sort of magic lamps, if you will. I'm doing this wrong. That's the reading light one. So when the lamp is off, it just looks like a lampshade, a plain white lampshade. And when you turn it on, Mickey and that little filigree will appear. The TV here on this wall. The only thing I don't really like about these new staterooms is the wall paneling that you just see. They're just slats, white slats, and I don't know. This is the only thing. Otherwise, they did a good job covering that up. But for some reason, where the TV is in these rooms, there's always kind of weird. Now, if you're worried about, there's an outlet I don't already have on that side. But don't worry. There are two standard American outlets on this side and two more of specifically USB-C on this side as well. Lots of lighting control here. There's the downlight. That's the hallway, actually, is what that is. Well, that goes out to here, too. It's both of these. Downlight, you could turn the artwork light on and off. These are individual. Lots of control of the lighting. Now, this is a deluxe family stateroom. These are big. Compared to the other staterooms on the ship, anything below it, this is going to feel giant. And again, just coming off the Fantasy where we just had a normal veranda room, this feels enormous. I can tell you, I've put 4 adults in this before, and it's okay. Don't advise it. It's called a family stateroom because really, a couple adults and some kids is the idea, but you'd survive. It would be okay, I promise. You have a dividing curtain here if people need privacy, so you kind of separate into 2 bedrooms with that curtain. Don't mind this. This is a media gift and will not be in your room, so don't worry about that. But let's show you what's going on in the rest of the side of the room. So there is typically used as a makeup mirror there with a little stool, a workstation, garbage and recycling here. The stateroom phone is here as well. There are some cubbies and shelves up top. You got some real long ones on that side. A good amount of counter space, which is great. You're going to want that as you accrue things over the course of your voyage. I'm going to move my paper garbage out of the way. Then in here, there should be some fun stuff like postcards and the like. Yeah, there we go. The postcards never change. Stationery, all that fun stuff. The, thing you can leave on the door to order breakfast in the morning, etc. You got to leave it the night before. Some cups to use. Drawers with a hair dryer and such. More doors. This is don't call it a fridge. People get annoyed. It's kind of a chiller. And it's a weird this is the biggest downgrade, I think. There's very little that actually fits in this thing. So leftovers don't stand much of a chance very often. Big drawer up here. Now, shortly, I will, actually, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to let them, so we're going to have to wait. This room tour is going to wait until the evening because our stateroom attendant's going to have to come and open all of this. Because how do you get to 5 guests? Well, you have 2 people that sleep in that bed. By the way, look at all that space underneath for luggage. Lots and lots of it. And look at that, this little table. But in order to get to 5 guests, this comes down. There's a bed there. This becomes a bunk bed. So out of the ceiling comes a bed. Then the 5th person, they unlock this, falls down, and there's a bed that's going to be across this space as well. Now there is a little more storage on this side. Still, you've got some cubbies. You got some cubbies here, some shelves. And but let's look at the art. Let's look at the art. We got some looks like storyboards from Big Hero 6 on display of all the characters as they learn how to use their powers for the first time. I think that's what we're seeing in storyboards here. But my favorite piece of art, oh yeah, I'm a cat guy, I know. It's Mochi. Mochi the cat. Some of them I forget their names from time to time. You know whose name I never forget? I never forget his name because he's so cute. Love Mochi. So we'll come back and show you later in the evening when they actually turn this down. We'll show you all that. Now we do have a veranda. So let's come out here. Of course, we're in Fort Lauderdale, so that's the port you're going to see. Port Everglades. Pop this open. And here we are. Ta-da! Let's look at our veranda. Oh, these chairs are a little different. We got some white Disney Cruise Line branded deck chairs and a little table. See, now what allows these rooms to be bigger, they are longer rooms, is you can see we're jutting out. We come out from there's the flat, I don't know how to explain this, but they're part of the ship that's indented there. We come out, we jut out a bit because these rooms are bigger. So as you come down this way, this is where the ship starts to come out, if you will. Close this door. There we go. Make sure you have that door closed if you want your air conditioning to work, because it will not if you don't. But yeah, that's our Deluxe Family Stateroom with veranda on the Disney Destiny. Let us know in the comments how you feel about this new ship, how you feel about these staterooms, and give us a like and a follow, or a subscription, I should say, if you have not. And thanks for watching. We could be immortal. Don't want to get dinged for copyright. Got to stop singing that. Quick addendum. I missed the outlets over here. There are 2 standard American outlets and 2 USB-Cs, and then another one of those lovely foreign outlets that us Americans appreciate so much. As promised, I have returned to show you what the beds look like. So yes, here's the bed that comes out of there. The one thing I always come back to is I can't believe they don't put art in there. I'm sure there's a reason, but it's weird that the Disney way is every bed that folds out reveals art. It's the surprise and delight. And of course, the standard is set by this. So this is typical. There's some sort of constellation message as the top bunk bed is taken down. And for the Destiny, being the hero and villain ship, we have Hercules. I have often dreamed of a far-off place from Go the Distance up there. Very, very cool. So there is a bunk bed that has a maximum weight limit of 265 pounds. I've never slept up there because of that. But Rosanna has slept up there and said she liked it. I've slept on these 2 things before. And there's the fold-down bed. And both are perfectly fine. I prefer this one to that. Honestly, I don't know why. I just remember liking this slightly more. But with that, that is our Deluxe Oceanview Family Stateroom with veranda.